All right, LaDerek, so obviously qualifying for nationals at Oregon next weekend in the long jump. Just talk about how excited you are to be able to go out there and compete at that meet.
It's gonna be real fun. I mean, I thought the last meet at Texas was fun, but this is definitely gonna be a better event. It's gonna be way more competition, so I'm very excited.
Talk about the experience down in Texas, like not just for you, but for the team in general. Do you think it was a good experience for everyone, just to kind of see the level of competition, what you're going up against?
It's a great experience, especially for Ahmad and Darius, because the first thing we saw was how how they warmed up and how they trained and just how they blocked everything out and how they got their mental focus together. So for them, they know exactly what they have to do next year to come back and qualify for nationals.
Yeah, Kareem, what did you think of how the team responded? You were talking about before you guys went down there, just making sure it was just another track meet, just focusing on what you always do, prepare the same way. You feel they did that?
Yeah, I was really pleased with the performance. Obviously, to get LaDerek moving on to the national championship is outstanding. But just as a program, as a group of 7, I thought that they didn't let the meet environment consume them. I didn't think that they let anybody they were competing against and stuff like that, get into their heads or things of that nature. We've done a good job, I think, preparing all of our athletes in preparation in terms of scheduling and stuff like that to help. But you can't ever duplicate an experience like that. But I think they handled it very well.
LaDerek, just talk about, you got in on that last jump. It was obviously a school record as well. So was it something that when you made the jump, was it something that right away you knew, like, hey, this could qualify me, or was it something that once you saw the mark, obviously that was when you knew?
When I actually made the jump, I really didn't know at all. I was just more focused on actually getting an actual legal mark in, because my first 2 were scratches. I was actually because my second one was actually way farther than the last one. So I didn't know how far it was. I heard the crowd react, and I knew it was a jump that could get me to the final at least. And when I heard the mark, I was in first, so I was really excited.
You're obviously the first athlete in program history to compete at nationals. I guess, what does that mean most to you, just being able to represent your school at a meet like this?
It's an honor. Just knowing that I'm the first one after I transitioned to Division I, I'm the first one to actually go compete for a national championship. So it's a big honor. I take it upon myself to have to go get a SIUE hat that I can wear at all times, so everybody knows where I'm from, and just to know that we're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kareem, and you were talking last week, when you go to big national meets like this, it's not about seeing some of these big powerhouse programs that we all hear about. It's about representing SIUE and putting you guys on the map to get to that same level as some of these schools. Is that the priority again, going into nationals and competing on the biggest stage there is at this level?
I think so. I think every moment, every opportunity is a teaching moment. At the first round of the national championship, one of the things that we all talked about was, if you just do what you did to get here, your likelihood of advancing is there. Obviously, if Ahmad runs to 10:41 that he's run previously, he advances. If he runs to 21:04, he advances. We talk with Jatavia and Hample and Colleen as well. The biggest thing is, at the end of the day, it's still just a track meet. Still 8 or 9 lanes. It's still a pit to jump in, a place to throw. So just not letting the atmosphere be more than what it is, and not turn it into a spectacle. So, like I said, I think they did a good job of that.
Mm-hmm. All right, LaDerek, and kind of the last question. Another thing we were talking about going into this meet is just how young you guys are. You're going to nationals as a sophomore. What's this going to do for you moving forward? Obviously, it's going to make you more of a leader in terms of other your teammates are automatically just going to look to you because you're getting an experience that none of them have had. So is that something that you're looking forward to and looking forward to the challenge?
Yeah, because individually it drives me more. Just being able to get there, just know I have 2 more years left. That means I really have a shot at actually winning this national championship, not only this year but the next 2 years. And it's just gonna make the practices more intense next year. Coming back, everybody's gonna look and say, "Oh, he did it, so I have a chance to do it." And it's just gonna increase the level of intensity at practices, make it more fun.
Mm-hmm. And Kareem, is there anything you want to add off that?
Yeah, I think his experience is one that gives the rest of our athletes, something tangible. They can reach out and touch them. I think Coach Chamof has done a great job coming right in and helping develop a culture of the jumpers and things of that nature, obviously, and even technically with LeDerick going into that last jump, and to get him in the nationals. Just the calm demeanor that he has and his approach with our athletes has done a good job. And now we move on to the next round and hope to continue to get better and improve. Right now, LeDerick has also have an outstanding chance of qualifying for the U.S. Championships. I think he's already made the B standard. So he had that opportunity to compete at the U.S. Championships in June, late June, and I think he's ranked, maybe top 50 or something in the world. I think those things, help our program, also help our institution, and obviously with the support of our administration to allow us to be able to be here and to be successful. Is I think also a great honor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just kind of to wrap up, kind of one of the things that we've been talking about both the indoor and outdoor season is just being able to represent the program. All the past alumni who haven't had the chance to compete at this level. What does it mean for you just to represent all of them and all the sacrifices they made? I mean, both past and present. Also, your teammates to go out there and do this for them.
It means a lot. A few of them have reached out to me and told me that they're proud of me and it gave me congratulations, and it really means a lot that their sacrifice put me in this position to be able to go represent them. So it means a lot.
Mm-hmm. And Kareem, did you want to say anything on behalf of the alumni?
Yeah, all of the continued support that we've gotten throughout this entire year, and the number of telephone calls that just from our flight from Texas to Landon, I think I missed maybe 8 calls, and all of them were from some member of alumni from one year to the next, just saying, man, Coach, that's great. When it's practice, we want to come down and just hang out with you guys and stuff like that. And just a ton of compliments that they've given us that we're doing the right thing and their support. So that's outstanding.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, and good luck at Nationals.
Thank you.
All right.